This video is on virtual MIDI in MIDI Designer, and I'm showing it in version 1.3.7, but the steps to use it will be exactly the same in any prior version of MIDI Designer. So the first thing that I want to check out is I have no connections in the top right. I've got no virtual MIDI connected for sure because there's no connections. So I go to More and I go into Config. I'm not seeing any Wi-Fi connections whatsoever because of the network that I'm on. And under non-Wi-Fi and virtual connections, I've got no sources and I've got no destination showing, which would be another program or some hardware connected to the iPad. And under the MIDI Designer initiated virtual MIDI toggles, in and out, those are not on. If I put them on, you see no connections drops off in the top right. But actually, we're not going to use those in this video. Now, I'm going to go to my synth first of all and start it up. We're using Beepstreet's Sunrizer, which is an awesome virtual analog synth. And I'm going to just change the patch to something interesting, Dorian Funk. Well, anyway. There it is. Dorian Funk, and the only thing interesting that I have to do in Sunrizer to get it to work with virtual MIDI, well, to get it to work in the background, is put audio background. So now it's on, and I switch back to MIDI Designer, and I see the no connections has dropped off. Let's investigate that further. More. Config, non-Wi-Fi and virtual connections. I see one source and one destination. Let's go in there and see what that is. One source, Sunrizer MIDI out, and one destination, Sunrizer MIDI in. So we're connected actually via virtual MIDI. Now the only thing that I'm going to need to do is put some controls on the page. So I'm going to go into design mode. I'm going to put a button down to make them a bit tall. And I'm going to change the note, the message type of this button from control change to note on, note off. Now it's going to play on channel 1, note number 32, which is a G sharp. So let's check that out, see if it works. Now it's a toggle, that's a little bit annoying. So let's change the type to momentary. And okay, that works, and let's make a few more of these. Make similar, make similar, make similar, etc. Well, let's get this guy over here. And now we've got even chords. Okay, we're set up. That's virtual MIDI in MIDI Designer 1.3.7, but it will also work with prior versions of MIDI Designer. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me via mididesigner.com/QA or via mididesigner.com/contact if you want to send me an email. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video.